Hello everybody, this is Quinn from Reformation Acres, and it's been a month into the new year, and I'm going to show you how my homesteading binder is set up, and I'm going to swap out my monthly end of the month totals and stuff so that you can just see how I put this all together and maybe help you figure out how you want to set yours up, if you want to do it this way or a different way. But I have actually two binders for homesteading. I have my homesteading binder, and I actually need a bigger one. It's pretty fat. And it's got everything, all my records in there, all the way back from 2008. And it was just kind of neat to look back and see the totals and how they've grown and what we've been able to do differently. And then I have my homemaking binder that I use every single day. So I will pull this one out once a month to swap out all the totals and put the new sheets for the month in here. Let me show you this one first. So I've got my calendars for February. I'm going to pull one of those out, and we're going to put the January back over into here. Then I've got, start off with records. I like to keep the records up front because they're really the most encouraging to me, and I like to pass by them and see what we've got going on. So at the beginning is my 2014 cost analysis and how that went, and I go through all the years, and really at this point I need to get a new one to keep these in, so that, because it's not manageable anymore. Here will be my 2015 sheets ready to go. The next section is for produce, and I keep this seed receipts, and this is my warranty papers for my hook and crook in case I need it. And we've got soil reports and just some helpful information that comes with some of this stuff. Here's starting off with the seed purchases. This is what I'm going to be buying this year and where I'm going to be buying it from. I actually don't have this one in the printables. It's something that I realized it's an afterthought, I actually realized last week. So I just scratched off inventory and made purchases, and I'll be adding this to the next one. I'm taking anytime I get feedback, I'm making a note of what you guys think you like and what you don't like about it, and I'm going to make the changes to it next year. So I'm listening. But this is one of the things that I'll change next year. I'm going to put into purchases so that you can keep track of what you want to buy and from where, and whether or not you actually got it purchased, because turns out there are some things that I forgot when I went to purchase again, which kills me because of shipping, but oh well. So lots of seeds to purchase this year. Lots of herbs and stuff like that. I don't have any herb gardens going on, so I got to start fresh. This is my seed inventory. I keep my seeds in a packet down in the freezer, and I went through and figured out what I wanted to purchase, if I thought I had enough, or if I figure I need to buy some dill, I guess, and lettuces and whatnot. And when I purchased it, kale, I bought it in 2012, but I still don't think I need to purchase it because I planted it in the fall and the germination rate was crazy. It was really good. So I'm not going to buy it. So things like that, that's why that's helpful. This is the seed sowing schedule that I have in there. It's an Excel sheet, and it's really cool because you can punch in at the top your last frost date and your first frost date, and then it will fill out for each plant when you need to start it indoors, when you should harden it off, when it should be transplanted. It's blocked out if it shouldn't be direct sown, when the estimated date of germination, the expected maturity, whether it has a fall sowing date, which some of them do, such as beets or broccoli, they have fall sowing dates. And then I just added a couple notes. You could delete those and add your own if you want to. But I'm really excited about this, and I've come across these before, but nothing with the fall sowing dates, and nothing to this extent where you have just all of these different vegetables. I tried to get everything, and I did one for herbs too, because we should be growing herbs. Makes the food taste better, and it's good medicine. Graph paper for when I plot that out. It's on my to-do list for February. Just to plot that out. Plant summary, I haven't filled these out yet. This is new to me this year, but I think it'll be really helpful. So you've got your type, where you get it from, how much, your sowing date, companions and antagonists for if you do companion planting, diseases, symptoms and solutions, pests, symptoms and solutions, when you harvested it, because sometimes those are off for your area. So on. So I got a couple of those printed out. There's outdoors to-do list. All the different stuff. Gardening expenses. I bought some seeds already this year. I got those sheets I'll fill out. And yields. I already have some yields, which is exciting too. Kale and kohlrabi. Probably could do better there. And then just some clippings from magazines to help me figure out how to, as I flesh out planting different things, new things. There's some helpful sheets. So you just put these sorts of things in the binder. I made some notes years and years ago about pruning shrubs, perennial care, some notes I took. Some of them I don't even need anymore because I got it down. Some notes from some books. So I just keep anything produce related in here. Things, and it's stuff that I don't really need to reference very frequently. So I don't need to keep that in my main homemaking binder all the time. Next is poultry. Some notes I took when I was going to be making my own seed mix. But here you've got the year-end egg tally, and over here I keep this on the refrigerator on a clipboard because otherwise I forget to fill it out. And so then when somebody brings in eggs, they can just mark down how many they got. And our hens have been really erratic this month, depending on whether or not it's been below freezing. But we still got 123 eggs. I'm fine with that for January. So what I'll do is I will mark that over here for the year-end egg tally. And then it's up to you whether or not you want to keep this so that you can see when they were laying and when they weren't. Personally, I would throw it away because I don't like it. Obviously, my binder's big enough as it is. And then, you know, make a note on your January notes calendar. So then I would get out. I'm not going to try to do this with you guys because the binder will fall apart. It's so full. But I would get out the February and put that on the clipboard. I'll do that later. And stick it back up on the fridge. So I got that for all the months. And I think that's, then there's some extra laying expenses sheets to swap out. I have a current one in my homemaking binder for till it's, when it's full, I'll move it over here and put in a new one. Oh, and meat chickens, just not time of the year for that. And an incubation chart for when I need that. It'll be ready to go. Your incubator's actually broken. Next, after poultry, is cattle. I just keep papers over here. That's to who's Stella. This is Gatsby, the AI Stella to him. And I got back their A2 paperwork, bioprint for the pregnancy testing, and some stuff, anything cattle related there, goes there. I've got, I didn't add up their totals. Same thing with the dairy though. Here's my dairy calendar, and we've got the various production, and total that all up, stick it over here. And I would probably save this one though, because we have different notes, or transfer the notes over to my gardening calendar, or the general homestead calendar. If I thought that would be helpful, but I'll probably end up saving that one. And then again, take the February one out, put it on here. And I only do that once a month. And it has taken me a lot longer to film this clip so far than it would have to even swap this out. So we've got dairy cow expense sheets to swap out when they get full in the other one. Hog, sheep. Rabbit, and beef cow. And then different things that, you know, might be helpful. I keep in a folder in the back, which is pretty full. I should go through there and see what I need or don't need. Catalogs and stuff. And ideas. It's like pre-Pinterest. I don't even need that anymore. It's a soil analysis for our old place. So clearly I need to go through there. So that is my homesteading binder that I use pretty much once a month or at the end of the year to put that stuff in. Now what I do use on a daily basis is my homemaking binder, and that's what this is. What this looks like. Some stuff that I need to take care of right now. I'm a bird geek, and I keep my life list right in the front so I can quickly jot down, priorities. Notes on recipes and different stuff I'm working on. And right up from the start, there was schedules, because that's what we use on a daily basis. Here's my daily outline. I don't look at this as much as I should. But this is my week outline. I fill it out. I take everything else and I put it in for the week from my monthly stuff. It's basically what I should be doing every day. My editorial calendars for blogging. So this is this month at a glance. This will come with the binder printables. I go through the yearly schedule here, and I make notes of what I need to be taking care of, or we need to be taking care of this month, and I put them over here, whether it's under sewing, harvesting, preserving, whether it's household or things that we need to do for the barnyard. Some of these didn't get done last month, so some of them are ongoing. Like I ordered some of the seeds, but I didn't finish, and harvesting kale is ongoing. We still have some, but there's still some stuff to do there. My monthly schedule, cleaning. And this is this yearly schedule. That outline does come with it. This is super handy. I love doing this because some of the tasks that we do on our homestead are not something that needs to be taken care of on a regular basis, but bi-weekly, or it doesn't really become habit, but it should be done regularly, like monthly or quarterly or something like that. Like we do deep litter chicken bedding, say for example, that needs to be done quarterly, and it just is a good reminder. Hey, let's see, when do we do that? March? Maybe it's April. I don't even know. See, this is why I have it. I have on here when we need to dry Stella up for this year, because when she's due, homesteading stuff, when we should work in the orchard, etc., etc. So I've got that, and I have all 3 months just stuffed into one thing. Keep it neat. These are my calendars, personal calendars. I down birthdays and stuff because I always forget those for other people. I'm awful with that. More sheets for this week, more month at a glance to fill out later. Then I got a Bible section. This needs overhauled, but it's basically got memory verses and the encouraging things that I find, and the hymns that we're working on as a family. Next is education, and this I switch this out every week for the kids and what we need to be working on. These are sheets that I need to file away at the end of the week, so I'm not constantly filing stuff away. I only do it once a week. Okay, this is the homesteading one. These are papers that I need to file now. So these will come out and get filed. This will get filed in the produce because it's a receipt, and we just had the cows A2 tested, so there's my receipt for that. And a receipt for feed. So what do we have here? First up is a calendar. There's not much going on because it's January. But there are some notes about weather, and one of the cows came back with a positive pregnancy test on this day, and so that's when she's due. We made a note on some new hay that we have that has really increased protein, so that will correspond with the milk chart, and we saw like a double yield. So it's good to know. Here are expenses for the dairy cows, laying hens so far this year, hogs, hogs didn't cost us too much so far because they're off getting bred. Gardening expenses, meat chicken is ready to go, pantry inventory, which obviously is January. I didn't put anything in the pantry yet, taken out right now. And then I've got some stuff on finances. That's pretty much it. So that is my binder system. It's really not that big of a deal, and it works for me. And I hope that it helps you guys be able to make your homestead run more smoothly and efficiently if you choose to implement it for yourself. So that's that. Hope this was helpful.